This was the closest I had ever come to crashing. In this video, we'll debrief what happened, discuss what I did well, and highlight what I could have done better. Stay tuned.
Oh boy.
Clear prep.
Full from lunch at Dos Caminos in Manitowoc, my friend Ryan and I took off for West Bend, where we would tour another friend's hangar and pick up a piece of radio equipment. More on the radios later.
Well, we got this next one's on 5 Mile Final now.
I got him. I got his light out there.
Okay. Come on. Okay, he is turning. Let's go. Jesus.
After an extended wait for traffic to fly some interesting entries into very large patterns, it was finally our turn to take the runway. This delay, though minor, ended up being the first of many small stressors to add up along the way.
Manitowoc traffic, 5402, taking off 17 straight out to the south, Manitowoc traffic.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Takeoff power set. And achieved rotation 2300. Airspeed's alive and climbing. There goes the nose strut coming up. Green, green, and green. And 65 before the 1,000 footers.
Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, now the radio sounds the same with the engine going.
Did he just cut off that?
Yep, sure did. Yep, he cut right in front of him. Good times.
I mean, does he have the right of way, technically? Could he have extended and allowed the instrument approach to come in? Absolutely.
I would have. I feel like we just talked about this on the podcast somewhere.
I think we did.
Sounds very familiar. Bird on the right.
Thank you.
Left, please.
Got it.
There's 2 of them.
Yep. More.
Whole flock. Keep her going left. Good job. Damn birds.
Alright, so a lot was going on here. Stressful traffic in the area, birds in our way, and maybe you picked up on it, but the radios were coming in really quietly.
Yeah, these clouds don't climb too much higher.
No.
Might be already above these ones right here in front of us.
We're not above them.
Those? Okay.
2,000 it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's all you're gonna get.
Well, now that it's not smooth anymore,
Right.
would you like to fly?
I would actually.
Okay.
Oh goodness, put that away.
You're generally trimmed out, you're generally powered out, you're generally lean.
I'm not gonna worry about power.
Okay.
My controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Now that I've passed off control to Ryan, I finally have the mental bandwidth to point out that I'm not a flight instructor, and my self-critique here isn't meant to be misconstrued as guidance or teaching, but hopefully you get more than just entertainment value out of this video. If we learn from the lessons of others, it will help us stay sharp in our own flying, and sharp is what we'd have to be coming into West Bend. Although the radios were quiet, we could still hear them well enough to get a mental picture of what was going on at West Bend. I've turned the volume up on relevant calls so you can better hear what we heard, albeit faintly.
Nice flying airplane. Thank you.
941, Signal U-860 helicopter approximately 10 miles to the north, 2,400 inbound for landing direct to the guard ramp, West Bend. West Bend traffic, that's assembly with all starting off base, runway 13 West Bend traffic. Here, West Bend traffic, Terminal RV, November 5.
Sounds busy.
We're 2,600 and on our way out of the area northwest, West Bend.
West Bend Municipal Airport.
Automated weather observation.
173-9er. Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 8.
1808. Alright. 13 it is. Take the crosswind from the right, which is my less preferred direction.
West Bend traffic, Terminal RV, November 565, Victor Tango. 8 northwest, 2,500 and descending. Full climb, upwind 13, left traffic and full stop, West Bend.
He's an RV. 8 miles. Alright, music's off, camera's final position. Not worried about screen record, seatbelts are on, we've got the weather. Directional gyro.
November 565, Victor Tango. 5.5 northwest, 2,400 descending. Gonna fly upwind 13, left traffic, full stop, West Bend.
But he's 5 miles already, he's moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
Somebody else is taking off. No, perfect. I think, I don't know, there's a target on the ground, but...
Could be a helicopter.
Oh, there was a helicopter saying he was doing hover operations.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take your phone away.
Alright.
My airplane.
Your controls.
My controls. 402, left downwind 13, full stop, West Bend traffic. Alright, we're a beam, 1,500. Under 115, flaps 10, pitch for 85, wind's gonna be coming out. We're gonna be expecting some gusts on it. Five 402, left base 13, West Bend traffic. And we're a little further out than I wanted. That's fine. Watch our speed, keep it at 80. Little more power to arrest the descent. Finals clear, cut it in a little early. 402, final 13, full stop, West Bend traffic. And I think we'll maintain flaps 40, but 80 miles an hour all the way down, given the windy conditions. I see a 13, final is clear. Runway's clear. Just a scotch more power. Arrest that descent rate. A little more power. Dragging her in, watching our airspeed. Don't need airspeed anymore. Nice little gust. Oh boy. Good call. Building our airspeed. Flaps 25. Pitch for 85.
And that helicopter is doing hover operations to your right, no factor.
Thank you. Alright, we're showing a climb and a climb. Flaps 10. I almost had it, and then I didn't.
Right as I was gonna say something,
Yeah.
you were like, alright, attaboy.
Did you catch what Ryan said? He was about to call for a go-around as I started to power up. This is an item I had recently added to my briefing. In my plane, anybody can call an aborted takeoff, and anybody can call a go-around. I'll honor it without question and we can discuss it later. But for the time being, there was still work to be done.
Alright, you do have traffic coming in 5 miles out, 500 feet above. Alright. Not sure what their intentions are here. Should be no factor for you.
Two left downwind, 13 westbound traffic.
Westbound traffic, Cessna 69 or 74, 4 to the north. We're going to be entering a left downwind 13.
Yeah, there's pattern altitude. We did hit a gust, right? That wasn't me just completely fucking up.
If you're looking for validation from me, I'm not gonna get... it doesn't matter. It was the right call, regardless of why.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Reset and try again. Alright, I have that airplane in sight off our right wing. I don't know what they're doing.
Alright.
But just fly your pattern, you should find bird.
Westbound traffic, 5402, left base, turning short, final 13, full stop, westbound traffic.
Ryan had said just to fly my pattern, but a lot was going through my mind. I had realized that the Army National Guard helicopter was doing hover practice upwind to the runway, so the wind from the south was likely pushing its rotor wash towards me from the right. To fight this off, I wanted to carry more speed and use less flaps for this approach so my ailerons and rudder would have more authority. But higher speeds mean a larger pattern, and the other plane didn't seem to acknowledge we were there, so I wanted to be out of his way as quickly as I safely could. The perfect tool for this job was a power-off 180. It's usually associated with a precision landing, but in this case, I just wanted to get on the runway.
Yeah, westbound traffic, 74 Pell. Turning left downwind, runway 13, westbound.
A lot of energy in there.
Easy, easy. Well, she wanted to float forever on that one.
I know, holy cow. There's a taxiway up here I can get off, right?
Yes, there is.
Let's keep that crosswind in.
This is the moment you can actually hear all of those stresses finally release.
Whatever. Boy, I'm not probably instilling a ton of confidence in you.
When we talked about it afterward, Ryan assured me that he did have confidence in me. Not because of my landing, but because of my decision to abort the previous attempt when it turned unsafe. Believe it or not, there are some that might have tried to save that first landing, and maybe they could have. But in my circle of pilots, we celebrate things like go-arounds and even canceled flights as victories because it shows safe decision making. In this case, going around without hesitation, even only a few feet above the ground, made all the difference between a flight that ended safely and a flight that might not have. It's videos like these that are the reason I film my flying. When I did my pre-flight, I had no intention of making a video from this flight, and even months after, I had completely forgotten all of the small details. I don't know if the busy departure, the birds, or the quiet radios contributed directly to the bad approach, but it certainly showed me how quickly little distractions can add up and be a big problem. Filming also allows me to think of other hypotheticals around the flight, like what if I had to go around again? Would I have tried a third time, or maybe switched runways? Maybe even asked the Army helicopter to move for a little while? Or would I have just diverted completely and headed home? I'd be curious to read your feedback in the comments section. The rest of the day went smoothly as we flew the last leg to Capitol. I had a chance to redeem myself with a better landing and prove to both Ryan and myself that I could still land the plane with some level of normalcy. And just to prove it to you too, here it is.
No wildlife.
Yeah. Wow. you were working hard for that one.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice work.
And we'll let it roll all the way down.
And by working hard, I mean fighting it.
Yeah,
making it really nice.
Oh, I was sweating a little too. It's okay.
If you enjoy my content, I'd appreciate it if you considered subscribing, and thank you to those that support me on Patreon. If you like these debrief style videos, then I encourage you to check out the one linked on the screen. In that episode, I discuss whether or not I should have declared an emergency when I had a maintenance problem. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Badger Pilot. One, two, three, four, five. Ta-da! Ta-da!